Hello, Rajiv Chopra here, and I'm making this short introduction to a video that I call The Madness of Walking. And I'm standing right outside Kashmiri Gate. They have locked the gates to Kashmiri Gate, which is fine because it's 6 o'clock. Oh, yeah, 6 o'clock in the evening. What's in front of me? What's in front of me is a messed up pavement. We really have no sense of history. The Kashmiri Gate is behind me. A stray dog just walked in. The road, there are all these vendors selling their sugarcane juice, which I will never touch, and their other crap are in front of me. The evening traffic is picking up, and I wonder if anybody will hear this recording. So, but it's noisy as hell. There's this man in front of me who is sitting on his rickshaw and sharing a joke. Weather is turning, so it's not so bad now actually as it would have been in May or June. We had the shittiest, worst summer I've ever experienced, and the darkness is going to set in earlier now. I am actually going to make a long walk, but that's not the point. The point is that when you are on the street in India, you really feel the crush of the population. I am speaking into my mobile phone, and I just hope that this records my voice well. So everyone's going about their business, including me. And on the right are buildings. There's something called a Hotel Green Castle, which whoever the owner is, I think I met the owner once many years ago. He has taken an old British structure and converted it into a hotel. There's a bank on the ground floor. The hotel's on the first floor, and there's a tire shop also on the ground floor. I don't think anybody here has a sense of what happened in the past in this area. The buildings around me are dilapidated, and that's just the way it is. So when you're walking on the street, the crowds, the sound and the sensations, the smells, everything besiege you. And often you have to just jump in and out of traffic and just keep walking. Is it an expression of life? I don't know. It's one expression of life. And by the time you are done with walking on the streets in Delhi, you're gonna feel grimy and dirty as hell. So within that, you need to find your own silence, because if you're not going to find your own silence, you're not going to be able to take any photographs. So that's, I think, enough travel from me, and I hope you enjoy the video. I might just say a few words at the end of today's walk. Hi, so I started off at Shishganj Gurudwara. As I mentioned, this is the start of my project on Mughal Delhi. But I wanted to start in the Gurudwara, just thought it was appropriate, if you might say. And so now I'm walking into Chandni Chowk. Well, I'm at Chandni Chowk, to be honest, And just as a reminder, Jahanara, a remarkably talented and exceptional woman. She designed Chandni Chowk. I don't know how crowded it was those days, but they say that people from across India and from across Central Asia, including Uzbekistan, used to visit this area, and it was bright and cheerful. And now it's crowded as hell. The good part is they've converted most of it into a walking and rickshaw street. Unfortunately, instead of preserving the old architecture and design, people are designing shops which have some of the most awful architecture. So I'm glad I'm shooting this place because it's changing, and it's not changing for the better. All this crap that we see is part of so-called modernization. I'm recording. Oh damn. Okay, I seem to be recording now. I think I wasn't recording earlier, but I have a sense now of what I want to do, and I had decided that after the end of today's walk, that I will come do each walk twice, and for each walk I will have my mobile phone and my GoPro. I'm using the Black 11 or 11 Black, whatever. And when I'm shooting the people on the street, I will carry my Fujifilm X-T5, and when I am shooting the building, I will carry my Fujifilm X-T5 with a zoom lens, because I will need to zoom in on some of the intricacies of the old fading structure. The new buildings and the new construction are awful. They're absolutely horrible. But what do you do? GoPro, stop recording.
तैयार हो गया ना। रास्ता बंद करके लगाएगा।
GoPro, stop recording. GoPro.
Just some scenes on the road. And this is the end actually. I have recorded some stuff at Green Park Market yesterday, but I think this should be the end. All my videos come. So time to try. There is never a dull moment.
Okay, Rajiv back for the second part of this little talk, and I am done for the day, and I'm going to get into the train now and go home. I don't even know if my phone is recording what I'm saying. I'm sure it is recording what I'm saying, but the sounds behind are crazy. I had the option of recording this podcast episode into my new Zoom recorder. I decided against that for two reasons. Reason number one, I wanted to see how good this phone recording system is. And two, I need to understand how to actually record into that phone, into that recorder without overwriting parts of the earlier recordings. So I'm speaking without a script, and anybody listening to this is gonna get all the noise, all the hums, the haws, and the sound of my throat clearing, and doesn't matter. And I presume you can hear the sound of people blowing their horns. It seems it's incessant, huh? And I'm surprised that people haven't gone mad by now, but given the rising levels of anger in India, I think it's because jobs are few and the noise levels are rising, people are becoming angrier. I'm standing in front of a tiny little street establishment called Ashok Chaat Corner. Very well-known guy, sells his stuff and makes a lot of money. And I don't think he has any great establishment cost, because you stand, shove people aside to get or to place your order, pay the money. He doesn't even bother to look at you and say thank you for the order and what can I serve you please. It's like, what do you want? Okay, move on. And he takes your money and people queue up, stand on the curb and eat, and they are lining up. I've eaten here, but honestly, as you grow older and you consider the diesel, the dust, and a slightly aging digestive system, it makes you wonder. There are a couple of foreign tourists in front of me about to get into the station. They look paranoid, wondering where in the hell they have arrived. But if you want to come and see India, you want to come and tour the place, yeah, then be my guest, huh? Just do the stuff. So when you're walking on the streets doing street photography, now today I just walked and walked and walked. I don't normally do that. I walk, I stop, I hang around, I chat with people, and I was on the street at night today, which is not so easy because it's difficult to actually identify stuff at night. But here we are, the madness of walking, or the madness of walking on the Indian streets and trying to do photography. Enjoy. So I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you enjoyed the recording, and I hope you can hear my voice over the din. Let's see how much I can reduce the noise with the audio software on the computer. Let's see. All right. See you next time, and keep taking photographs. Enjoy the process. The madness of walking again.